Day 92. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about writing and solving systems of linear equations. This is a review, so you already know everything that's coming. However, what I want you to focus on today is the act of translating your problems from words in English to symbols in math. Okay? So, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first thing, let's go ahead and look at a couple of these word phrases. So 7 times as many x than y. So the word than always tells me that I'm flipping something. Always, 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 okay? So that means that I'm flipping it. So that means that I have 7 times as many x's as I do y's. So 7, and I'm going to flip y, is x. 5 less or fewer than 4 times a number. So than tells me again to flip. So 4 times a number, 5 less. 8 more than twice a number. Again, I'm going to flip it. Twice a number, 8 more. Okay? So every single time you set up one of these, you're going to be using the same exact process. Now, I'm going to skip these steps just simply because I think that this is more about developing your own understanding of it. So, for example, Jose bought 9 movie tickets for a total of $54. Adult tickets cost $8. Children's tickets cost $3.50. How many tickets did he buy? Adult tickets did he buy? So, I'm going to say adult plus children equals 9. 9 movie tickets total. Now I need to do a total for that 54. I have to convert each adult ticket into money and each children's ticket into money. Now I have a system of equations. I could go ahead and multiply this guy by -8 or -3.5 to make a system that I could merge and cancel out one of them. However, I can also just solve this with my calculator. So I'm going to go ahead and solve this one with my calculator. Here I'm going to go ahead and go to my calculator screen. I'm going to hit Menu, Algebra, Solve System of Linear Equations, and I'm going to change these variables to a and c, only because that's what I used. So a plus c equals 9. 8a plus 350c equals 54. And a is equal to 5, c is equal to 4, so we purchased 5 adult tickets. Let's look at example number 2. Vince has 3 times as many nickels as dimes. So he has more nickels. My nickels are the same as 3 times my dimes. The coins have a total value of $1.50. So I have to convert these to money. Nickels converted to money plus dimes converted to money is going to be equal to $1.50. And they're asking how much of each coin does he have. So let's go ahead and plug this in. So I'll do another lens solve here. And this time I'll do nickels and dimes. And of course you don't have to change these. You can leave them as X and Y if that's easier for you. I'm just showing you a little bit more in the calculator so that way you can make sure that you have a complete grasp of all the features. And I will have a total of 18 nickels and 6 dimes. All right, next example. In a basketball game, Jane and Francine made 20 baskets. Jane scored 4 times as many baskets as Francine. So, because she scored 4 times the amount as Francine, and they want to know how how many baskets did Jane score? So let's go ahead and drop this one in the calculator as well. I'll put this one in my LinSolve. I'm going to say Jane, Francine. Okay. Jane plus Francine equals 20. And Jane is also 4 times the amount of Francine. So Jane scored a total of 16 baskets, and Francine only made 4, but they weren't asking us about Francine, so our answer would be 16. All right, last example. A carpenter is custom designing a rectangular wooden table with pewter trim on the tabletop. If the carpenter has 28 feet of pewter trim and the length of the table needs to be 4 feet less than twice the width, how long should he make the table? Okay, lots of information, ridiculous amounts of information here. So, first of all, let us take a look at the perimeter. So, this is going to be my perimeter. My perimeter is always 2 times my length plus 2 times my width. They also gave us another relationship in between the length and the width. They said the length of the table needs to be 4 feet less than twice the width. The length needs to be 4 feet less than twice the width. Now I have 2 equations. Let's drop them in the calculator again. So I'm going to go ahead and start another one of my LinSolves. I'm going to go ahead and change this to length and width just to help me stay straight on this. So 28 is going to be equal to 2 times my length plus 2 times my width. And my length is going to be equal to 2 times my width minus 4. And it looks like my length is going to be equal to 8. My width is going to be equal to 6. So, of course, you could totally solve all of these problems by hand. However, we want to focus on utilizing our calculator. We already know how to solve them by hand. We want to make sure that we have the skills to move through this as quickly as possible. All right, so I want you guys to go ahead and get started on your example question, and I will see you next time.